The Golden State Warriors starters. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes in at the 3. He hits the second from the line. Some people think LeBron's athleticism, Clark, has declined over the last few years. He might be the first to admit it. He still looks terrific, though.
Well, he's, that's a natural progression for any player,
Sure.
even if you are LeBron. But he's still an elite athlete by NBA standard.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Smith outside. That 3 off the mark. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Irving. Green kicks to Barnes. Five to shoot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And here are the Cavaliers. On its way from Irving for 2. Rebound Bogut.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And Thompson kicks to Green. To the wing right side. It's Curry outside. On defense, Golden State. It's stolen by Bogut. And it's the Warriors on the break. Green with the ball. He kicks it to Bogut. Three-pointer. The shot is off. Good D by James.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
And, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Now, here's Bogut. 6 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. James kicks to Thompson. Smith with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open? The Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's LeBron. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can close it out.
And Thompson kicks to Smith. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have.
Look at that shot! How did that go in?
that.
Oh! Irving passes to Love. He feeds it to Smith. James outside. The kick out to Irving. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Nice pass there. Good job to get it up quick.
From deep, LeBron. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Warriors trailed by 3 and stolen by Love. Always going up for the alley-oop here and finished off by LeBron.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. Floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. Shumpert comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. They double him with James. Let's go. Livingston, no luck.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set. And you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
Here's Iguodala. And the shot is long.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yes, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
And talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
Here's Rush. Shot to stop the run. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. They get it back. James dishes to Shumpert. And it's Shumpert again, missing. Warriors trail by 12. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Shot clock at 6. And Fry has it in the corner. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Fry's got 5 now.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Cavaliers lead by 13. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Barnes and Green are the forward set. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Ezeli in at the center. It's Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Warriors trail by 13.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season. last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever. No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Smith checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's kind of got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong, physically good frame. He's a load down there, and what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
Warriors call timeout.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
You know, and Ezeli missing a lot of games with various injuries from the knee and ankle a season ago. He can be a quality rebounder and rim protector, but he's got to find a way to stay healthy.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Smith up top, guarded by Curry. And it's Smith penetrating. Love kicks to Smith. Kicks it out to Love. Irving for 3. The rebound by Ezeli.
And Ezeli, originally from Nigeria, he picked up the game late. Only played 6 years of organized basketball before going pro. So still developing his hands and offensive skill set, but clearly he's got the tools physically to play.
Shumpert. Thompson.
Tristan Thompson.
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And that one's good.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's a little-known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
And he sinks the second.
Thank you, Cleveland!
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Well, for Thompson, he was straight off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark 6. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? Love the pass to Shumpert.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense. I mean, it's all been terrific.
Off the left rim and out. Warriors trailed by 18. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Green with the block. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. LeBron comes in for Shumpert. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Golden State.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
LeBron, good.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
But they get it back. Green from deep. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And finished off by LeBron.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the donkey. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of the head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the poster.
That doesn't go either for Green.
He hit a three in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter. They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint. He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution on the court.
6 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Warriors foul.
The Cavaliers have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. First one falls for him.
LeBron James. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
Thank you, Cleveland.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 23 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the 5. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You can see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was the head of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much, he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And stolen by Barnes. And it's the Warriors on the break. And Green slams it in.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Curry. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Well, I love the fact that we're seeing them turn up the tempo now.
Yeah, looking to push the break at every opportunity. That's 6 straight in transition.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Out to Shumpert. Cleveland moving the ball around. And here's LeBron outside. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. That's tipped. Last season for the Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league, and Greg, both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. I mean, but they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons, kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Kyrie Irving. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fellas wearing the rim out.
And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Channing Frye's subbed in for Kevin Love. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Festus Ezeli. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
With the pass.
And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point. Here's James. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting point-blank looks time and time again. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. Brandon Rush, who's checked in for the Warriors. Dellavedova kicks to Shumpert. It's good from long range. Shumpert's got 8 points.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one is on Rush.
At the line,
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years. Ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. Leandro Barbosa on the wing. And again, no good by Golden State.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
with the pass.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. The drive by Smith. Rush with the steal. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Deflects the pass. Fry dishes to Mozgov. Passes it to Dellavedova. Feeds to Fry. Smith on the wing. There's Mozgov. He knocks it down right at the buzzer. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cleveland ahead, just dominating this one. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Livingston is out there with Barbosa, and it's Rush. Then there's Festus Ezeli, and it's Iguodala in at the power forward. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Spates checked in for Andre Iguodala. Here is Livingston. He's guarded by Williams. From downtown, the shot misses. And Cleveland will come the other way. Jefferson, that's for 2. And that's an air ball. Not even close. On its way from Barbosa for 2.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Love's checked in for Mozgov. Fry comes in for Richard Jefferson. J.R. Smith's checked in for McCray. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Mo Williams. Dellavedova from outside. The Warriors pull it in. Ezeli's got his 3rd rebound tonight. For 3. And it's Smith missing. Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
Livingston, no luck.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
The Warriors have gone 0-6 in the fourth quarter. A disastrous start to the period.
Spates.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten every one that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. For Cleveland, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. No one near him. And it's Dellavedova missing.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Not doing them any favors with those kinds of errors.
Especially now, Greg, with every possession being so crucial.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Love. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Out of bounds.
Golden State ball.
Livingston. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Well, Cleveland shooting 47%, pretty solid. Offensive rebound. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mozgov's checked in. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. And Thompson kicks to Jones. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Cavaliers ball.
McRae's checked in for the Cavaliers. And then for Golden State, Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Spates. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Out of bounds.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
.141 left in the fourth. McRae. Mozgov wide open. He fires. Good on the baseline, Jay.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks, The other team just a step slow. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Cleveland.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for LeBron James. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Mozgov. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mozgov's got 4 this quarter.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And here's Iguodala outside. Another miss by Iguodala.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
The prayer from beyond half court is off the mark. And here are the Cavaliers. It's been 16 straight unanswered. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala.
Timeout, Cleveland.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're in front by a ton. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
You know, I'm not sure why you call a timeout this late. I mean, the game is more or less over.
I think they might just be taking a few extra seconds to enjoy the win. Is that plausible?
Or maybe just rubbing it in. That's possible.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboards.
And those rebounds lead the team. I mean, he's been the tone setter for him today in terms of work ethic and glass eating.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans too, Kevin, gave their team a